Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It is 3:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, October 13th, 2021. This is not financial advice. It's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell if you want to be notified of these videos. Click the thumbs up and share the video. We're talking about the world's number one decentralized platform called Ethereum, which all of these other cryptos operate around for the most part, at least the really successful ones. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below the video. Let's move forward into Ethereum. This is the ETH US dollar pair, looking like a relatively firm line of support at around 33.79, and once resistance, now looking like support. So we're a little bit channeled between the 37.78 range and the 33.90 range. In the meantime, if we pull this, if we zoom out of this kind of very 2 or 3 month chart pattern, we see a much longer term trend. I think I've shown this a few times in the past. This channel has been going on since January all the way up till today. And as you can see, even though we're talking about, when we zoom in and we look at this short-term price action, it looks kind of scary. Once you take a zoom out of this stuff, we're kind of on the bottom end of the channel. We're not sitting on it to be totally worried about it. I think Ethereum goes higher. I think we've already kind of talked about its hike up. I think we're going to wind up seeing 4,200, 4,400 ETH at least in the next month or so. Right now we're at 35.22. Now in the ETH Bitcoin pair, we're still kind of creating this pennant. Not sure if we're going to make it with this thing. At the worst case scenario, I see a floor of around 57.46. Currently at 61.74. If this thing turns out to be what we think it might be, then then we're easily hit 4,200 on the breakout. Now, in the meantime, Bitcoin US dollar has been under pressure. Now suddenly decides it wants to break out of this channel, which it just did, and we'll see how this thing plays out. Even more interestingly enough, I think we're trying to get past 58,000. Came pretty close in our last estimate in terms of our exit of this pattern here, which was the mini-me pattern of this bigger pattern here. And we projected it pretty much spot on and had a well-calculated top at 58,000. We were just shy of it by less than 200 points. So, that's a rounding error in my business. In the meantime, I think on the Bitcoin dominance pair, we are certainly, on the earlier videos I did today, we were down here. And I said we're probably going to bounce pretty sharply on this Bitcoin dominance. We did. In fact, we hit this this line of resistance. And if we zoom out, you'll be able to see it a little bit more easily. The reason why they bounce off these trend lines is usually because there's more than one on the support end. Same thing applies with resistance. If you have two converging lines of resistance overhead and you hit it, chances are you're going to pull back. So this provided an area which wasn't really good for altcoin, but as you can see, Bitcoin charging higher, Bitcoin dominance charging higher. Nothing seems to be stopping this upward momentum on Bitcoin dominance. Zooming out of Bitcoin dominance, we see this W pattern here. If it does resolve to the upside, it's almost a 33% increase in Bitcoin dominance. Now, I think also Bitcoin will probably move much higher as well, such that the impact to altcoins will be de minimis. But in the meantime, where we're at right now, ETH 35.17, I think we're going to be kind of, range bound between 33.76 and around 37.77. Keep your folks posted. Take it easy.